This is another episode of Fragged Out, Swagged Out, Fragged Out, Fragged Out, Swagged Out, Frag, Swag, Bag. This is another episode of Fragged Out, Swagged Out, Frag, Swag, Bag. Try saying that 3 times fast. So thank you again, Rico, Fragged Out, Swagged Out. Today I'm going to be smelling DIWAN by Spirit of Dubai. This fragrance is awesome. I did smell it when he sent it to me and we spoke. I just opened and again, it's delicious. You get incense, you get rose, you get fruits, you get wood, you get oud, you get all of those wonderful notes. I'm about to go out. So I'm gonna give you the opening, which was that. You immediately get incense, you get rose, you get fruit. Even some green notes. It's just delicious. I'll be back. I'm going out, so I'm definitely gonna be giving you a full 3 to 4 hour review of this fragrance. Oops, that was a waste right there. I shall see you in a few. Okie dokie, so a quick follow-up. I just had my friend smell it and she said that she smelled tobacco because I'm assuming that it's the incense. Maybe there is tobacco in there. I have to go back and look at the 6 billion notes that are in this fragrance. When I show you all the notes that are in this, you're gonna be like, bonkers! But it's really good. It smells great, it's strong. When I tell you projection out the wazoo, it's projection out the wazoo. You can consider me being incense. I am a bakor, and everything is smelling. That's how it is. So see you in a few. Okay, bye-bye. I am back, and it's 5 hours after I first sprayed it, going on 6 hours, and it is still strong. It is still projecting. It's clearly not as strong as the first 2 hours, but it is not something that is a skin scent, so it's still projecting. I also have to add, I definitely oversprayed DIWAN by Spirit of Dubai. It's one that you don't need a lot. You do not need a lot. I committed that error, and so I do get sinuses from time to time. That's how strong the incense in this is, that my sinus on the right side was just annoyed. It was annoyed. Does it smell good? Yes, it smells good. So I'm going to read you off of Fragrantica. The main accords are amber, smoky. No lie, smoky, yes. But it's not cigarette smoky. So my friend said that she smelled tobacco. But there's not necessarily tobacco in here, but that smokiness will remind you of a very good tobacco, but it's the incense. So smoky, fruity, oud, woody, sweet, rose, warm spice, animalic, and balsamic are the accords that Fragrantica gives for DIWAN. Now, guys, I'm not gonna read you all of the notes because there's a lot. But the top notes: incense, agarwood, dewberry, raspberry, rose, smoke, animal notes, strawberry, plum, and so on. The middle notes: typhrose, amber, coffee, powdery notes, earthy notes, chamomile, chamomile, iris, rhubarb, and so on. Base notes: agarwood, oud, Indian oud, olibanum, leather, castoreum, myrrh. And let me tell you something. After the 6 hours, I still haven't gotten into all of the base notes. That's how awesome this fragrance is. I've definitely gotten through the beginning, through the opening. I am in the heart of it. So yes, you do pick up coffee notes. Yes, you do have powderiness. But still, what remains is that incense and that smoke, I've got to tell you. I haven't gotten the earthy notes or anything else. The honey notes, honestly, oddly enough, the honey notes I did kind of get more towards the opening, but I can still smell it. It still is projecting off of me. Remember, I sprayed on my neck. It's still projecting off of me. This is a fragrance that performs wonderfully, that lasts. It lasts. The weather wasn't so warm today, and it performed good. It performed good. I don't know if this is one that could be worn in very warm weather because it's so strong. It's so strong. It's so strong. But in cool weather, I think yes. Chilly weather, I think yes. Cold weather, I think yes. Warm weather, I don't know exactly, but I mean, you guys know. I feel like if you spray one, maybe that will be good. This is one, and you guys know I am an over sprayer. This is one that I will say, do not over spray it. Whatever you guys know my definition of overspraying. I would not dare do the book bag strap technique. I would not dare do the book bag. I would not do that. You know, I think with this one, I would be good with just probably 2 or 3 sprays, because I really do. My sinus is not happy. I mean, I think you can tell it's kind of reddish. So it is very strong, and it will last. It will last. It will last. It will last. I can tell you that because we're going into hour 6 and it's still projecting well. That sillage is still bonkers. You know what I mean? And I haven't gotten into those bass notes. So I know I still have at least a good solid 4 hours of wear left to this, if not way more. You know what I mean? So is it a solid made fragrance? Absolutely. Is this one that I could gift to anyone? No, I cannot just gift it to anyone. So because it is one I would get for myself, you know, it got the 10. Because it is one that I would gift, it got the 20. But because I cannot gift it to just anyone, it's a 25 out of 10. It's a 25 out of 10. Now, if you ask me, what would I rate it as far as quality? Hello, did you hear everything I just said? It's a 50 out of 10. It's a solid fragrance. It is and if you like smoky fragrances, if you like incense fragrances, it's for you. You know what I mean? But it's not for everybody. It kind of falls along the same lines as rose fragrances and floral fragrances. You know, they're not for everybody, even if they're made wonderfully. Who was it? There was someone that recently made a comment about a fragrance, and they mentioned how it's a solid rose fragrance, but it's not for them. And you know, there are fragrances that are just wonderful. My friend Sally, you know, there are fragrances that are wonderful, but she doesn't like floral fragrances. Doesn't matter how good the floral fragrance is. I can't give it to her as a gift because it's not going to be used, period. You know, and that's wonderful, because I love it when people know what they like and what they don't like. I love that. I love that, because then eventually there will be something that will be made that they may like it. I used to hate vetiver, and then I tried the Get Along vetiver, and now I like it. I love the Get Along vetiver, but now I can like vetiver fragrances. So it's beautiful. I love it when people know what they like and what they don't like, and then if they're willing to try something else, then, you know, it's awesome. It's discovery. You know, it's discovery. So again, thank you, Rico from Fragged Out Swagged Out, with the Frag Swag bag, Frag Swag bag, Frag Swag bag, Frag Swag bag. Thank you so much, all right? Have a good weekend and have a wonderful new week, y'all.